Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth, 100% securely. And I'd like to give a salutation to the Akim and Akra who are listening and studying to show ourselves approved. This is Brother Bayan from the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hebrew Israelite Camp, coming back to you with another quick lesson. And I'm not sure what I'm going to title this lesson, but what inspired this lesson is pretty much the highways and hedges, where we pretty much going into the chaos that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, pretty much the whole beat system is going to rain down on, Yasharala, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, all right? And so during that chaos, you're going to see, a lot of changes. And not just the change in the society, when the famine, the food hit, the dollar's going to crash. But you're going to see a lot of changes in individuals around you, within your family members. It actually makes me think of a saying that that's quite prevalent in America. Pretty much it's a worldly saying, but it says something like, you never know who your friends are until adversity come or something like that. You never know who your neighbors are until adversity come, and that's pretty much what we were talking about on the highways and hedges, because we should prepare for adversity, all right? And once you see that adversity, you're going to see the true men of the Lord. They're going to shine simply because they have, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And then you're going to see true wickedness among people, okay? Some of the people that you think that was the most nicest person, and they was only nice because they had their convenience, all right? And I actually came across this quote because I was actually I was watching a show called Bel Air. They had the third season, and I believe it was about the sixth episode. I think the episode was called Baggage. And it was pretty much the little scenes where Will had basically got both of his parents together, and they were just talking about why, they basically getting into a conversation on why they separated and what happened when he was younger. So he's trying to get that understanding. And Will's dad, Lou, was played by Marlon Wayans. He had quoted this quote by Martin Luther King. All right, and that's pretty much what you should expect in America, aka Babylon the Great. This is something that you're going to basically see right here, where it says the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in a moment of comfort and convenience, and that's what America is right now. All right, right now you got a lot of people that's in that comfort, that convenience. The Tayasha just mentioned that on the highways and hedges, where we were saying that he got people on the job. They say they don't care about nothing that's going on as long as the bills is paid, right? That's what you call comfort and convenience, all right? And so imagine when that dollar crash, what's going to happen then, right? What's going to happen then? How they going to react? Are they still going to be like they don't care what's going on, right? So you got to understand that's a measure that we are seeing, like when we pay attention to the scriptures of, what was this first sec? Was this? Let's get that real quick. Let me come back to this. Cause I actually want to read this psalm. Matter of fact, we go right here. Pull up another. All right, so we go to Second Esdras chapter 9 and 1. First Esdras chapter 9 and 1. Salakia. Right? No, it's Second Esdras. Salakia. Hold on. Right, because it says he answered me, then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, part of the signs past, we're seeing all of those signs, right? And so when you see part of the signs past, then you start to see the change in individuals around you, okay? The argument mentioned a very beautiful point down the highways and hedges, where basically he was imagine a scenario. Imagine you being out of place shopping somewhere, and then a breaking news come out, and then they say the dollar crashed. Okay, you're gonna want to be at home. You don't want to be around individuals because you got certain other people that have that comfort that comfort and convenience of having money in the bank. Okay, that's why this quote is a very powerful quote. But of course, it comes from the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua anyway. Most of these quotes that you see, it stem from the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Like for example, the quote, "What goes around comes around." That's a quote that comes from Galatians 6 and 7, or Job chapter 4 and verse 7, and so on and so forth. But going back to the scenario, you have people that have $20,000, $10,000 in the bank, and when you see that dollar crashing, and the author made a beautiful point because he said when you got people that made that sacrifice to build that money up, and then all of a sudden that money means nothing. They spent their whole life saving up for that. Now imagine that comfort and convenience just ripped from up under them. All right, imagine how that person is going to act, and it's not going to be a good thing. Okay, no, it's not. It's not going to be a good thing. That's unless that individual have the spirit of Yahweh Shai in him. He gonna have scriptures like Micah 2 and 10. Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Okay, because it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction, because it's polluted, and it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. Right? That's the scripture. You're gonna have these type of scriptures, right? So when you see these times come, you're going to see the individual, they're going to stand with you. How about you, Yahweh Shai? With that second address, chapter 16, and you jump all the way down to verse 70. Where's the verse 70? Right, so which we read this in the hedges, right? So second Ezra 16 and 73, and he said, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen." Okay, and he says, "And they shall be tried as gold in the fire." Okay, that's that furnace of adversity. They're gonna be tried, and they still gonna call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They still going to stand with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and that's why this quote right here, I just thought this was a nice quote, right? I wish I never, be honest with you, I never even knew this was Martin Luther King quote. Okay, so but it says the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in a time of challenge and controversy. You see, and that measure of a man, of who you want to be when a time of challenge and controversy, is you want to be that man that's standing with you. How about you, Yahweh Shai? All right, so it's a Psalm 94 and 16. Okay, matter of fact, we start at verse 14, because it said, "For the Lord Yahweh Yahushua will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance," and his inheritance are the elect. Okay, and it says, "But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it." You see, right here it says, "Judgment shall return unto the righteousness." Okay, so meaning that in this very scripture, it's talking about those who have a pure understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they follow it to the best of their ability. Those who have Yahweh Shem Yahushua in their heart, specifically the elect, they're going to have their judgment. They're going to have their power. Okay, they're going to be in the government seat. Okay, so right here when it says, "But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it." Okay, so all the elect, all right, all the upright in heart, they're going to follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, in verse 16, during the time of controversy, this is that question that's going to come. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua know who's going to know the answer to this question, but this is something, that I just wanted to bring this out, like, cause that's what this quote remind me of, right? Because it says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?" And it says, "Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?" And those are the elect. That's who's going to stand up for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they're going to stand up to the evildoers okay, against the workers of iniquity. They're going to stand up, all right? And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to give them that power to do so, as it said in the previous verse in verse 15, because it said, judgment shall return unto the righteousness, right? And so, that was just a quick lesson right here. I wasn't going to make it too long, but I just wanted to bring this quick lesson out. And, who shall stand against the workers of iniquity? Who you going to stand with during the time of adversity, all right? So, let's go back and read this Sirach chapter 2, okay? So this is the spirit of the elect, all right? Only the elect is going to stand up, okay? Only the elect, all right? And that would probably be the title right there. Only the elect is going to stand, okay? So Sirach 2 and 1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh shall prepare thy soul for temptation, all right? Only the elect. Only the elect is going to prepare their soul for temptation. Only the elect. All right. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou may be increased at thy last end. And it said, whatsoever brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And so you're going back into that scenario where, let's say, when you lose all your money, only the elect is going to take it cheerfully, right? Why? It's because they know, they have their wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They know, okay, they was like, oh man, I knew this was gonna happen because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua said it was gonna happen. So I'm cheerful now because he's on the way. I'm about to be up out of this wicked kingdom. That's the mindset of the elect, all right? And verse 5, and it said, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Okay? So, that was just a quick lesson, man. I just wanted to bring that out to pretty much say, man, like, only the elect is going to be saved. Only the elect. All right? So, Lord willing, it's edifying with that, and give all praise and honor to the Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadath. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching us the truth, 100% securely. Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.